Hey folks, so I wanted to share with you some thoughts around setting up a pretty simple artist website. What I've got here is a template that I've created. I have this running locally, hence you'll see the wpdevtest.local. I'm using WordPress and the Divi theme to set up this website. So this gives you access to a page builder that you can pretty easily set up the pages and everything that you need to have. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you an overview of the basic pages that you'll need, why it's set up this way, and some additional things you might want to have for your marketing efforts, selling, and that type of thing. So the first thing that you'll notice is that this is a pretty simple site, and that's what you want. You want a website that's easy to navigate, that people can pretty clearly see what's available on your website and how to get there. You don't need a really fancy website, to have a shop and manage your business. All right. This website, I don't have the shop set up, but a lot of times when you're just getting started, you don't really need that. So that's why I'm just going to go over the core pages for now. This way, if you are thinking about setting up your website, you're not quite sure what you need, this is going to be a basic guide, an overview for that process, right? So the first thing that I would do is I would get just references, right? What are some artists that you like? How is their website set up, right? Look at their website, get some ideas, and then go about just like making notes for your own website. So I have here Alfonso Dunn. He's a really good cross-hatching artist. I don't want to show too much of his work because these are just like website examples, right? But his website is very clean, as you can see. It's clean and simple. It's very clearly labeled where you can find what you're looking for. Then there is Aliza Ivanova. She's got a really simple website as well. Looks like she's still working on it. This is a bit different than the last time that I went to her site. But as you can see, it's got the pretty basic grid layout. You can clearly find what you need. And then there's Zoe Rose. I really like her artwork. She's got a fairly simple website as well. It's a little bit more artistic and creative, which is nice. But you don't need your website to be, this colorful and creative, right? There are things that you could do, obviously, to enhance your website using colors and everything. I don't want to show too much of her site. I'm just using this as reference to give you an idea of how to go about creating your website, right? So first thing is find artists that you like, look at their website, see how their website is set up, and then organize those pages that you'll need. So as you can see here, the pages that I have are basically portfolio. You can name it portfolio, gallery, whatever you want. News, this is if you have like a blog that you want to post updates to. Contact, and about. And then you could also have a shop. I don't have it set up on this website, but I'm going to go through these pages and just give you, an idea of what you're looking for. So the home page, the main thing here is you want to call and highlight, what your efforts are currently on. So if you're doing, if you have like a new book or some prints that you're trying to sell, you'll probably want to link right there on the home page, right? Then you have your portfolio, which is just a gallery of works. Then you have news, which again is just basically a basic blog. Your contact page, which is just a form. And then your about page. You really just want, a nice picture, your bio, maybe an artist's vision statement, something like that. And then links to your social media. That's really important because you want people to be able to get updates and follow you wherever you're posting. Then on the bottom here, I should note, we want to make sure that we have some type of newsletter capture form. This is a very simple form. I haven't really finished working on this website, but I just wanted to point out how important this is because people aren't necessarily on these platforms, right? The more I'm online, the less I want to be on any of these platforms. I started in Instagram, but I had to just stop using the app because it was just sucking up too much time. YouTube right now is a real time sink for me, but creating YouTube videos could be, a time sink for you as an artist. So really consider the platforms that you want to post. I'll make another video talking about social media specifically. Yeah, then there's Twitter, which I want to get off that website as well. But the important thing is that your website is a hub so that when, people leave these platforms, let's say, people are leaving Twitter or people are leaving Instagram for some new other platform, they have a place to find you. And that's your website, right? And again, your newsletter, because people always have an email, right? And when people sign up for your newsletter, it gives you direct contact with them. So this is really important. You don't have to have a fancy pop-up or anything like that. Just a simple form that lets people sign up is enough. I'll talk about this in more detail in another video as well. Then you could have links or, something else there that you want. Just keep it simple so that it's easy and not confusing. That's basically all you need. You need some images, obviously, preferably optimized for your gallery. You don't have to have a blog. It's nice so that people can see that you're active and posting updates if they're not on any of these platforms. And that's pretty much it. So I'm going to show you real quick. I think I did that earlier, but if you wanted to update your homepage, for instance, so this is just like a quick highlight of Divi. I'm refreshing this to make sure that it actually updates for me. So, because I wanted to make some changes to this homepage here, because I really wanted the button to be above the fold, right? So this is super easy to make changes to, right? So now I can go into the settings. I can update the design of the button if I wanted to. There's a lot of, advanced styling. You don't have to know how to do all this, but just doing that, I can change the location of the buttons because I want, like, when someone visits the website, you want them to see, like, immediately, what you're focusing on and where they can go. So I'll do another video talking about Divi, but I do have a Fiverr gig. So if you're looking for an artist template, again, I'm going to put a little bit more work into this so that it is everything that you need for a basic artist website. There's also a visual builder here with Divi Pro, and you would get that as part of, oh, you know what? It doesn't have the update, it looks like. So if you were to, hire me to set up your website, all you would need to do is send me the images, send me your info for your about page and your email and any social links you could have, and I could set up the entire website for you. But yeah, you would get access to this builder. So anytime you wanted to make a change, you wouldn't have to reach out to somebody. It's pretty much like Squarespace, where you can just, hit edit. You can edit your slider. The slider is a little bit confusing, but once you learn this stuff, it's pretty easy. So, on the front end, you can very clearly see, okay, I can change the button settings here, and I can just change this and update it that simply. So yeah, the Divi WordPress theme is pretty nice. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I can explain hosting and domains and all that stuff. But yeah, I hope this was useful. Good luck in setting up your artist website.